Hey y'all, and good morning. How y'all motherfucking doing this morning? A bitch is semi on time today. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. I don't know, the sun is acting a little weird. Okay, trying to fix this shit. Hopefully I can see. So what are we going to talk about today, darling? What are we talking about today? I have like a couple of things I want to go over. Okay, let's talk about so anybody who have anyone in their family that may suffer from mental illness, right? Um, you need to introduce them, well, to sex, right? As they become an adult, right? Or even when they're young. Okay, so wait, let me back up. God damn. So it was this. I was talking to someone who has a child that's special needs, and she must have caught him like jerking his dick. And I think he's probably like, y'all can see the wind is blowing out this bit. And so the baby is like a teenager or some shit like that, and he was beating his dick. And so he was just like, he told her like, "Mom, it feels so good, right?" And she caught him, and she said she just walked out the room. She didn't know what to say. Like, no, see, this is the thing. This is y'all gotta talk to your children about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of where they are mentally, sex is a part of motherfucking life. You should have, as a parent, and I know like some people don't. They struggle with having these conversations with their children, especially with a child that's special needs. But still, it doesn't matter. Communicate with your child and let them know that sex is a beautiful thing, and it's just between two people who love and adore each other. And sometimes masturbation is important. No, no, not sometimes. Masturbation is important. It's a great way to get to know your body and know who you are. And this is kind of the conversation that you should have if you happen to have a child or know somebody that's in your family who is special needs. And y'all do not seem to understand that how like this shit like really helps. Did y'all not hear the Tiffany Haddish story? She was fucking with some man who was like he had some type of I don't know if it was mental or a mobile disability, and whenever they fucked or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She like that motherfucker was fine afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Sex just bring out like the greatness in you. You know, it makes you feel good. It releases your endorphins, as they say, and which is a great chemical like in your body, and and we need that. You should release those hormones. So it's important that that you allow your person, if you have somebody that's mentally ill, to have sex, to engage them in conversation and show them tapes and stuff like that. I don't even know if there is and I'm sure there is. I'm gonna have to look into that. If there's like videos of for people with special needs with sex, and how you as a parent or how you can introduce them to sex or whatnot. Look, I'm sure they would know. Like once they start kissing, once they become an adult and all that shit, and start fucking and shit like that, like it helps them. It really, really do. Even DL Hughley said the same. He has a son that's special needs, and he said he found him. No, he's to get him a hooker. You know what I'm saying? If you got like, it's different for girls. I guess you really want, women. We just so no, I want. Well, yeah, you want it to be consensual and want her to be feel safe. So it is like kind of different for guys. Y'all motherfuckers just whip y'all dick out as fuck. But anyway, D.L. Hughley has a child that's who has mental illness, and he said he used to get him a prostitute, fuck, which I like, and that's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he found him a girlfriend who also was of the same caliber as him. You know what I'm saying? And then he said it worked out fine for him. So you have to, like, it's important. And also, there is some moral fucking stories. Let me tell you this one motherfucking story. I have a friend who has a sister with special needs, and they were sending her to like these, I don't know, to like I guess like some classes, or like she wasn't in a facility, but anyway, I know they was gonna pick her up every day. See, I don't know, you know, the extent of it, but Shay was picking him up and taking it somewhere. I guess they was doing activities and whatnot. Then she would come home. This would happen like every day. I think at least 5 days out the week. And then why the girl who can barely communicate became fucking pregnant? Somebody in that motherfucking one of them. At least this was well my theory. You know, what I'm saying? I don't even know if they investigated to the fullest. I know that they did. Uh, have the girl have an abortion, and my thing was I thought that probably somebody fucked her. You know, one of the guys raped her. But then again, who knows? Maybe it could have been a man that was also special needs, and and they got alone, and they got alone, and they fucked, which I hope was which is the best case scenario. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know if they investigated it, and and they also thought the same thing too. But the thing is, with people with special needs, you definitely need to enter, especially the women too. I know it's kind of easier for guys because guys quick to get some pussy and buy some pussy. Oh, and before I tell you, my brother had this guy, and they, in the neighborhood, they called him, he was a little slow. They called him Tony Touch and shit. And so, and he's like my brother, not like that. He thought my brother was like the world, like 'cause, my brother, he's a nice guy, and he was gonna be like, he want ice cream. That's how he talking. He's like Bud. My brother's name Bud. We call him Bud. He's like Bud. I want some ice cream. I was gonna tell my brother, this is and he was a grown man. My brother was buying some ice cream, and then one day my brother was asking. He said, "You want some pussy?" You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yeah, I want some pussy." So, they was so my brother said he got him a prostitute, and he took the dude in the car with the prostitute, and I guess she was just sucking his dick, and he said that shit was just rocking and shit. So then he when he got out, like I think she was just sucking his dick. He was like, "No, I want a pussy," right? And so I guess my brother had to pay her some more because I think he only paid to suck his dick. Paid her to suck his dick, and he fucked her, and he was happy about that shit. So, and also for with girls, like you really need to introduce who suffer from who has special needs. I won't say it's a suffer. Not trying to offend anyone. You should introduce them. You need to do your investigating and your research, and find videotapes that is suitable for adults with sex with special needs, and how to go up. Just learn them to how to discover their bodies. Masturbation is important. Yeah, let me tell you something. This ain't somebody with special needs, but I think this bitch is special needs. She ain't special needs, but I'm just saying, I'm just being joking and shit. I'm just joking right now. She, as a grown person, told me that she never masturbated. Now, I ain't get into details about what's going on in her life and what was going on at home. If they talked about sex and nothing like, but she never masturbated. I said, bitch, I'm buying you a motherfucking vibrator. You need you a motherfucker. I think every woman needs to have a motherfucking vibrator. And also, if you have a child, an adult female, like that'll be a good thing too. Get her a vibrator. Show her how to work it. And put it on her pussy. The one thing I want to do, I have a cousin, and shout out to my cousin Tasha. She she's pretty much what she's just lying in the bed, and she's just lost a lot of weight. Before she had got to that point, she was having like severe headaches, and then she had this operation, and the shit fucked her up. And my cousin is vibrant. She's vivacious. She's sassy. You know what I'm saying? And I miss her. I love her. And I'm so glad for the moments that we shared. But the one thing I had said I wanted to do, and of course, like all my family's like, you can't do that. Don't do that. I shouldn't even listen to them bitches. What the fuck y'all hoes know? I said I'm gonna get a motherfucking vibrator, and I'm gonna put it on this bitch pussy. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that it would be good for her. You know what I'm saying? I think she would enjoy that. Like, and if she gave me the indication that wasn't something that she like, I would have stopped. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. In my professional opinion, I think that would have been a wonderful thing, and I think that doctors, you know what I'm saying, know everything. Well, whatever. Shout out to doctors too, and to my personal doctors. I have great connections, and I think that you should also too have great connections with your doctor and have open conversation. Um, they should know. I think that they should have that a part their of their regimen or something. Like when a person get in that type of in that state, I think she can open her eyes, but she can open her eyes, but she can't move, or it's just horrible. And I think that if playing with her pussy would have been a great idea with a vibrator. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been no, you know. And she was a highly sexual person. I remember one time she told me before all this shit, she was like, she was with her boyfriend, and so she's like, yeah, he with me because of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's a good dick sucker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the good dick suckers out there in the motherfucking world and pussy eaters. But anyway, so back. So people who have suffer who has mental illness, I think that you definitely should you should have them have sexual intercourse, slowly introduce them. But I know, like as a man, just like with D.L. Hughley, how he just got his, and also with my brother it was an adult friend, and he got them a prostitute, and you know what I'm saying, and everything was good and great. He's like, my brother, like he was happy as hell after that shit. Of course, because sex makes you happy, people. Sex is beautiful. Sex is godly. Once you ever fuck somebody, be like, oh my God, bitch. If it's real good, God is being called. God is summoned in the energy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so y'all do that. And let me know what y'all think about that. And also, if you have a person in your family that um, that's mentally a challenge or suffer from mental illness, how do you handle that when it um, directed to sex, or are you even thinking about it? You know what I'm saying? And even as kids, like as adolescents, like this is another thing too. People don't think, they don't understand, like curiosity about sex in your body starts like pretty much at the age of 8, 9. Like it starts right there, like really, really young, and sometimes younger than that, especially for boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. We gotta wake the fuck up and stop being like so in the closet and lost and backwards when it comes to sex. So anyway, let me know if y'all have someone, if you know someone that's in your family, or know someone who suffered from mental illness and sex, and how have you dealt with it, or do y'all deal with it at all? Have you ever got him a prostitute or her a vibrator? If you introduce either one of the sexes to masturbation, do you talk to them about sex? Like or find them a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Like, for real. So anyway, I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that shit. God damn you, motherfucker. If y'all don't subscribe, it's gonna hurt you. No, for real. And leave a comment. And shout out to all those that have. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for quite some time. Ain't nobody leaving no comment. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate those that have. And yeah. Oh, and also I will be teaching ESS, Erotic Sensual and Seductive Dance, on this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Heels are required. It's technically free. However, I am accepting donations through Cash App. You can go to my blog, which is realsextalk.blogspot.com. Real spelled like my name, RILL, blogspot is one word.com, and you get all the information. Come through. It's adult, sexy fun. It doesn't mean that you're not in tune with your sexuality. You can be. I know women who I know that is super in tune with their sexuality, but they like being in a class where being in an energy where the flow is like sexy, sensual, and all about women embracing their sexuality and their femininity. And it's also a low impact workout, because we moving throughout the duration. The class is like 35 minutes long to 40 minutes. So I hope y'all come through. Even if you can't wear heels, that's fine. You know, if you have any type of back problem, hip problem, foot problem, you know, you still can do the movements. I just like to say thank you so much. Um, oh, and we'll talk later. Y'all have a great day. Later.